Hi there, I'd like to share a teaching on how to become a person of impact in a topic I have titled, Become a Person of Impact, How to Become the Change You Want to See. In recent years and even recent months, I have been confronted by people who have given up all hope for good to prevail over evil. People who have given up hope for them to be successful in life and living without imbibing the prevailing negative values all around us in society. On inquiry, they have come to this conclusion based on failure by leaders who do not practice what they preach, and bosses who are selfish in positions of authority, and the continuing impunity and lack of accountability practically in all facets of life. Sadly, spirituality inclusive. Without any pretense to perfection, and while one tree cannot make a forest, there's significant power and momentum that can be ignited by one person, by you and I. As the saying goes, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men, and I dare say good women, to do nothing. I repeat, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. The world would not have been better without the initiatives of people like Mother THERESA, one woman who became famous as a Catholic nun who dedicated her life to caring for the destitute and dying in the slums of Calcutta, now known as Kolkata. Or Steve Jobs, one man who is widely recognized as a pioneer of the personal computer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s, along with his early business partner and fellow Apple co-founder, Steve Wozniak. Or Abraham Lincoln, one man who was the 16th president of the United States and is regarded as one of America's greatest heroes due to his role as a savior of the Union and the emancipator of enslaved people. Or Muhammad Ali, one man who was an American professional boxer, activist, entertainer, poet, and philanthropist, nicknamed the greatest, who is widely regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated sports figures of the 20th century, and is frequently ranked as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. Certainly so, Ali was the first fighter to win the World Heavyweight Championship on 3 separate occasions. He successfully defended his title 19 times. Or HUGO Junkers, one man, a German aircraft engineer and designer who in his 50s created the world's first passenger aircraft. He pioneered all metal planes and flying wings and made travel around the world so much more possible for you and I. Or KUAN, one man, the former Prime Minister of Singapore, who was often referred to by his initials LKY, a Singaporean statesman and lawyer who served as Prime Minister of Singapore from 1959 to 1990 and is widely recognized as the nation's founding father. With overwhelming parliamentary control at every election since 1965, Lee oversaw Singapore's transformation into a developed country with a high-income economy within a single generation. In the process, he forged a highly effective anti-corruption government and civil service. Or Pastor E.A. Adeboye, one man, G.O. Adeboye as he's fondly called, who has been General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, since 1981. Within these 41 years, he has expanded the reach of the church, instituted various innovative programs, and broadened its membership base. His visionary leadership has steered the ship of the church through various courses without any major rupture. This has earned him respect from various quarters across the globe and made him a model for many young people. Or Olusoji Oyawe, One man, yes, me, Olusoji Yahweh, teacher, conference speaker, author, social entrepreneur, co-founder and MD CEO of leading HR outsourcing firm, Resource Intermediaries Limited, who has been enhancing people's capacities and resetting people's brains since the year 2000. One man, or one woman, and many more men and women out there making impact, each of who led or are leading the change they desire to see in specific areas in their time, taking charge. So do not be overwhelmed by the enormity of the problems around you. Start with what you can influence and initiate change within your sphere of influence. That's all you need to do, including within you. Yes, start with you. Initiate change first with you. Start with changing you. Yes, start with changing you. Even light that always triumphs darkness is limited to the capacity of the light. That is why candlelight, a lantern, electric light, and the sun have differing widths of coverage. So, impact, trust me, choosing to stand out to make a difference can be lonely and frustrating. You will be called names and ridiculed, but be encouraged by the fact that strong people don't put others down, they lift them up. So you're in good company. On June 13, 2016, my thought was centered around Muhammad Ali with a similar topic from where I have drawn this wonderful extract. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they have been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it is an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. End of quote, Muhammad Ali. Quoting Paul Martinelli, internationally acclaimed speaker, trainer, and coach, and one of my mentors, sometimes in life you have to lock into the casino of life and put all your chips in the square marked you. You have to bet on you. It is contrary to human nature to lay down our lives for others. But therein lies a true purpose for life and living. So go out there and be a change you want to see. Take a bet on you. I did a few years ago, and since then I have lived to enhance the capacity of anyone I come in contact with. I took a bet on me using every medium I can, like this one. Take a bet on you today. Take a bet on you today. Go out there and become a person of impact. Be the change you want to see out there. And you would achieve it. My name is Olusoji Yahweh, and I seek to enhance the capacity of anyone that I come across. Please let me know in the comment section which part of this clip resonates with you. Or simply share your perspective to enrich the discussion. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you require my services to help you in any of what I've shared, you can reach me through my email, info@sojioyahweh.com. 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 Or if you prefer an instant live chat, you can chat me up on WhatsApp only, +234 704 366 7607. +234 704 366 7607. +234 704 366 7607. Let's go out there and make an impact. Be the change that you desire to see.